Hello to all the Capricorns out there. This is your slightly delayed new moon in Scorpio reading for the 15th to the 30th of November 2020. So let's get on with it. I'm going to pull a few psychic tarot cards for you and see what the major energies that are affecting Capricorns for this reading in the 2 weeks and the energies of this full moon, what's happening for you guys, okay? So, 2 cards. Capricorn for the 15th to the 30th of November, please. It's 2. Alright, so we have Foundation and Achievements, number 4. That's nice. I think that's in the Spirit Body. And number 7, Triumph in the Major Arcana energy. So I'll read the messages from the book for you so that I'm not missing anything. Just bear with me for 1 moment. Yep. Okay. So card number 4, Foundations and Achievements, says this card confirms that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation. You deserve this, and it's time for you to harvest the rewards for your efforts. What you sowed, you can now reap. Be open to receive as you have worked hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give a little back to you, for there has to be an even exchange of giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. Using the more traditional meaning in tarot, this card represents a period for celebration, peace, and prosperity. It may also imply a marriage or buying of land or a new home. As you enjoy this time of relaxation that you so deserve, know that nothing remains stagnant and the winds of change are always at your door. Wow. That's a beautiful energy, Capricorn. So good things happening for the Capricorns out there. Okay. And number 7, Triumph. Let's see what that has to say. So that's the Chariot in the traditional tarot. So that's pretty cool. So it says the power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you are setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. Nice. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and the challenges that you face. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. Very, very nice, Capricorn. Beautiful messages to start off the reading. Now, let's get into your reading and see. The format of these readings that I've been doing has been to pull a Moonology Oracle card for the past, one for the present and one for the future, to see what the overall energies are, and then 6 tarot cards to sort of elaborate on that. So let's continue that tradition, shall we? I have a card for the past for Capricorn. We've got Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Wow, Capricorn. Naturally, Capricorns are pretty persistent, hard-working, steady people. Alright, so you guys, no surprises there. Okay, that's what's happening in the present for Capricorn. The 15th to the 30th of November 2020. What's happening in the present for Capricorn, please? The overall energy. Okay, so new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change in the present. Wow, that's really good. Kind of ties in with the foundation and achievements. And then in the future, you've got full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Exciting times, Capricorn. Really exciting times. So let us pull some tarot cards and see what the messages are for you. Let's give these a quick little shuffle. If I haven't mentioned this before in any of the readings, whatever I say can go vice versa. It can apply to you or somebody in your energy. Person, partner, friend, relative, anything like that. And generally speaking, we're talking about masculine and feminine energies, but I understand that there are a lot of non-binary people out there. And I don't mean to offend. If I do say he or she, please do not take offense. So, first card out for the past, we've got Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords is someone that's been hurt, and they're quite bitter, and they carry their baggage around with them. I'm sorry to say it, but they can be cutting. It's unless you heal what cut you, you'll bleed on other people that didn't cut you. That kind of energy. She's hurt. She's the one that bleeds on everyone because she is bitter and sad. And it's air sign energy as well, so it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be somebody in your energy. But let's see what else the cards have to say. Okay, next one's 10 of Swords. So yeah, that's why you're bitter, because you were stabbed in the back, but it came to an end. Because I believe it was almost like you had to come to a breaking point. You had to lose it and say what you had to say. Almost like a tire moment energy, I feel. It's like everything exploded because you got into the Queen of Swords energy. You were tired to being hurt and betrayed and stabbed in the back and feeling like you were used, being abused and being belittled. So you put an end to something. I think that's the next card. So what comes after the 10 of Swords in the past for Capricorn, please? The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is someone that's actually got a message. Once again, air energy. Is all air energy start with Capricorn. But he's in a rush. It's almost like he's only just woken up with this massive epiphany, and he's in a rush and he wants to share it with someone. Like, it's almost like you getting to your breaking point and saying, no more, I've had enough, and putting an end to whatever this 10 of Swords energy is, feeling like you've been backstabbed and betrayed. It's given you a lot to say. And now this could be you or somebody else, but maybe it's what you've said to somebody else that's inspired them to kind of look within, and maybe they're the one with the message. Maybe they're the one flying towards you, towards the Queen of Swords, wanting to say something. They have a lot to share. What comes next? In the past. What comes next after the Knight of Swords in this reading, please? Oh, wow. The Hangman in reverse. So, Hangman, traditionally, when it's in the upright, it's about sacrifice. This is Odin, who cut out an eye and hung upside down for 6 days to achieve spiritual enlightenment. So it's about evolution. It's about growth, but the growth is not happening for whatever reason. This is, the energy is not manifesting properly when it's in reverse. So for whatever reason, there is a block to your growth in some ways. You're not making the sacrifice. You or somebody else is not making the sacrifices or the changes that are necessary to create the changes or to move forward properly, I believe. That's basically just looking at those cards from now. I don't think these are correct cards. Let's put them back. Okay. That's 4. Let's see what else the cards have to say. What comes after Hangman in reverse, please? Capricorn for the 15th to the 30th of November. We have the King of Cups. King of Cups is a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Can be somebody embodying those traits. But this is a person that's quite healed, very balanced. They can be surrounded in a sea of emotion and absolute chaos, but they can still rise above it and stay very cool, calm, collected, and keep a level head. So, great person to be around. Not sure if this is you embodying this, but we'll look at it once I've got all the cards. What's the last card for the past for Capricorn from the 15th to the 30th, please? Excuse me. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a sign energy. It can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not have to be. Just somebody embodying those traits. They're pretty stable, grounded. This could also be you, Capricorn. Looking at something or someone like that pentacle, like it's something very, very valuable and very precious to you. You're very devoted. It's almost like, I will take care of you with all of everything that I have. There is something in your life that has manifested that's, making you feel that way, I think. I feel. Feel is the right word for it. Okay, I'm just going to try and shuffle these over so you can actually see the cards a little bit better. Okay, that should be pretty good. Okay. Please excuse the background noises. I've tried to put music on to sort of muffle it, but I do not live alone, so I apologize. Okay, so that should be a bit better. So let's look at, we had expect powerful change for the new moon eclipse for the present. Let's have 6 cards for the present for new expect powerful change, please. What's happening for Capricorn? 15th to the 30th. Wow, Page of Swords. One of my recent readings actually had this card in the same position, I believe. A Page of Swords, once again, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is a person that, you know, is very drawn to you, and they want to be in your energy, but they can't necessarily be in your energy for whatever reason. Maybe they're too shy to approach you. Maybe they, you know, have done wrong by you, and they're sort of hiding away and keeping an eye on you from a distance, social media spying kind of thing. If you've got mutual friends, checking up on how things are happening, that kind of thing. This could be you with somebody else also. Could be the person that you Queen of Swords it at and said whatever you had to say. So, you know, you've told them, I'm sick and tired of you stabbing me and back, go away. Now they're spying on you. That could definitely be the present energy. But what else do we have after the Page of Swords in the current, sorry. For Capricorn, 15 to 30, please. It's in the present Capricorn, please. Wow, okay. Beneath the Ten of Swords, we've got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about soulmate recognition, past life connection, twin flame even, divine counterparts, that kind of thing. Something very spiritual, very, well, not necessarily spiritual, but it's soul connection. I can certainly say that. Let's see what comes next after the Six of Cups in the present for Capricorn, please. So, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a card of patiently waiting for the trees that you've planted to bear fruit, quite literally. So, whatever it is that you've laid foundation or groundwork with in the past, you're kind of waiting for that to bear fruit. And in the current energy beneath the Hangman reverse, which is nice, good progress, you're taking a leap of faith in the present. So that is a really, really good, whether this is you or somebody else. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're in a state of patiently waiting for something, but maybe it's another area of your life that you're taking a leap of faith on. Let's get the rest of the cards and we'll look at these properly. What comes after the Fool in the present? The Ace of Cups in underneath the King of Cups. Okay, so this King of Cups could be someone embodying predominantly masculine energies, does not have to be. However, I feel like they're the one that's making your cup overflow with love and emotion. Very nice. And what is the final card in the present for Capricorn? Wow, wow. The Magician. In reverse, I just heard. So, hey. Magician in reverse. Okay. You're being blocked. Your manifestation ability is being blocked. Whether this is you or the person that you're trying to manifest a union with or something like that. Someone's having trouble manifesting. They're not able to sort of step into their power fully. They're not able to sort of let go. With manifestation and law of attraction, you try to manifest something, you need to release it to the universe and have faith it's going to deliver. If you're sitting there constantly checking your bank balance, if you're trying to manifest money and going, oh, is it there? Is it there? Is it there? You're not trusting the universe to deliver. So maybe it's something along those lines where you're actually causing the block for yourself. That's why that is in the reverse, and this could also be the partner or the potential partner with the Ace of Cups. So let's look at the cards that we have for the future, and then we'll talk about it. So show the world the real you. Full Moon Aquarius was the energy for the future, Capricorn. Now, first 2 cards. Two of Pentacles, about juggling or balancing responsibilities, people, places, things. This could have been the person that you've had words with and said goodbye to. But this could also be you learning how to balance your spiritual and your material world, 3D, 5D. A lot of us are evolving spiritually and we're growing and becoming more sensitive to 3D when we're becoming more 5D, but we've still got 3D jobs to go to and things like that. And that, I do not know how people are doing it. Okay, I take my hat off to you, for you guys, if you're doing that, because I don't understand how ascension symptoms and all of that can sort of go on the back burner when you have work responsibilities, etc. So if that is you, I send you my love. It isn't easy. Okay, so the next card that we had out is the King of Pentacles. So this could be you, Capricorn. standing in your power, you know, being comfortable in your own skin, knowing your worth, really kind of realizing how far you've come, but very abundant, very prosperous, very stable, very grounded. You know, it's almost like in the future, you're going to find your balance. You're going to be able to find that balance between your 3D and 5D worlds. And that's when you're going to be like, yeah, I'm standing in my power. And I know who I am and where I'm going and why I came here. It is a wonderful, wonderful energy. I really like this for you. All right, so what's happening after that for Capricorn, 15th to 30th? Wow. Wow, okay. 10 of Cups, happily ever after, happy home, happy family, happy partner. Could be a spiritual union, could be divine counterparts, could be twin flames. Very much could be a twin flame energy in this reading because of the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is a very twin flame card. That's pretty cool. However, card that we have following that is Ace of Pentacles. Something manifesting in the physical world that's almost like divinely orchestrated, a divine reward, a divinely guided thing. Whether this is a job, you know, it could be people, places, or things. Something in the physical world that brings stability and long-term prosperity. That is coming for you in the future. Now, just pull the final 2 cards for you for your future, and then we'll have a look at what it actually means. Wow. We've got 5 of Pentacles, about feeling left out in the cold. So, we'll look into that in a minute. And then, what's the last card for the future for Capricorn? It's almost like, I feel like, because the sequence of those cards, you've got Ace of Pentacles, then you've got 5 of Pentacles, it's like, success comes to you, but then somebody's feeling left out in the cold? Narcissism. Not an energy I like, because then we've got the Tower, and I believe it's in reverse, so it's kind of like, something may or may not come to an end. For some of you, I feel like it's not coming to an end. For some of you, I feel like you will feel it strongly enough to let it end. But let me just check whether I have all the correct cards, etc. My guides do tell me to trust myself more. However, I am a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to accuracy. Okay, I missed anything? Tower supposed to be in reverse? Not in reverse. Okay. Everything else is in the right position, facing the right way. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you are letting things go, my loves. Haha, I was wrong about that. Okay, let us look at these lovely cards and see exactly what this means for you. So, as I had said in the past, Capricorn, you're nearing your goal, yeah? You're very close to achieving your goal. So, whether it's a people, place, or thing, whatever it may be, the goal was nearing. Now, Queen of Swords, as I was saying, she has been hurt, but she's very analytical and she's very quick-witted. She's very sharp-minded. She knows what she's doing. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This could be somebody in your life. That sort of, just because I'm looking at this and I just heard somebody that's come into your life and put an end to this feeling of being backstabbed and betrayed. It's almost like either you've told someone off and said, bye-bye, I'm over all your backstabbing and betraying, or you've had somebody arrive in your life who could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, but they're predominantly a feminine energy. They're very sharp-witted, very organized, very proactive kind of thing. They don't like to leave things lying. If there's a problem, they like to address it, that kind of thing. Very assertive, very focused, and very sharp in very many ways. Not necessarily in bad ways. But she's also a person that's been through a little bit of stuff in life. So she's been toughened by life, yeah? She or he, doesn't matter. She, he, they, them, sorry. So, this person, I believe, is bringing an end to the energy in your life that kind of made you feel backstabbed and betrayed and alone and isolated. 10 is the number of completion too. So it is kind of like that energy is coming to an end in your life. And I feel like this Queen of Swords energy has something to do with it. It may, she or he or they may have triggered this sort of chain of events or stirrings within you. And I'm saying that because of the fact that you've got the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords is about someone that's been through a transformation. They've been through a lot. And they have a lot to say. They're on a mission. They want to share what they know, what they've learnt. They've discovered something new and they want to tell the world about it, you know? So I feel like this could be you. It's kind of, you've had a new lease on life in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's your ascension, whether it's this person, whether it's whatever it is. there is something that's happened in your life. There's been a shift of energies. Certain things have come to an end, and certain new energies have arrived, and it's got you really, really excited. But I feel like you're kind of in a state of stagnation. Okay, Hangman, as I was saying, it's about spiritual progress, but after sacrifice. And when it's in the reverse, it means this energy is not manifesting properly. So it's kind of like you're excited, but you're not doing the certain things that you need, the work that you need to do, is what I was initially going to say. I'm not going to censor myself. Sorry, guys. But that's the thing. There is something that wasn't happening. And I feel like in the past, there may have been blocks to this. You may have living situations, financial blocks, something, anything that was kind of blocking your ability to go into that state of surrender that you needed to achieve what you needed to at that time, what you were excited about. It's almost like you knew you needed to detach from people, places, and things to achieve something, and you weren't able to, for whatever reason. Whether it was within your control or out of your control, that doesn't matter, but there was, for some reason, there was a block to this spiritual progress, to this evolution of yours. Then we moved on to the King of Cups. As I was saying, this could be a water sign, this could be you or somebody in your energy, but it's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, masculine or feminine, but it's predominantly masculine energy. This could be somebody that's actually in your life, or you're embodying this energy, and this has sort of been brought about by possibly the Queen of Swords entering your life. They could have stirred things in you that could be something that you haven't experienced before. You know, experiencing an absolute chaotic sea of emotions, but being able to rise above it and feel the beauty of it all. Like, wow. That is a really, really beautiful energy. I'm just looking at this, and just that aqua, the aqua of his robes is very soothing. It reminds me of the deep ocean. It's almost like the serenity of the calm blue ocean is what this person makes you feel, no matter what is going on. You know, whether you're having this effect on somebody else and they're seeing you this way, or that person does this for you. It's a beautiful, beautiful connection. Someone's really stirring up the deepest depths of emotion and love for another person. And it's that person, whether that's you or somebody else that's feeling that way about you. But wow, like, it's a very sincere, very deep, very loving, and nurturing connection. And water signs can be parents. They're very nurturing, very loving. So yeah, that's what a beautiful energy. Now, I feel that this connection is making you feel this way, Capricorn. This person may feel this way about you. I think it might be vice versa. I just heard that. But you both see each other as this most precious pentacle, like the most beautiful thing that has presented itself in each other's lives. And it's almost like you feel like this is divinely guided. You feel like this has come into your life as a blessing and a reward for everything that you've had to go through so far. And yes, this has a very twin flame energy about a connection and a realization. And, you know, they are your precious, your one and only, that kind of energy. And yeah, like Capricorn, somebody could feel this way about you, or you could feel this way about somebody else, and it could be vice versa. It's general reading for a lot of people, but excuse me, whoever this is, like, there's a lot of sincerity, and there could be an earth sign involved here. You know, there could even be another person that's, could be a third person that's fallen in love with somebody else, and they're sort of sharing that with you with the Page of Pentacles. They're a messenger, yeah? Somebody else may have met the love of their life, and they're telling you that, and it's kind of stirring emotions in you as well, because, you know, this Queen of Swords, or whoever it is that's creating this King of Cups energy in your life, is making you feel certain things, and you're kind of like, wow. So it's like, everybody's falling in love. It's a beautiful time. I kind of feel that way. For some of you, it might be like that. It's like, hey, I think I met the love of my life, and now look, my friends do. Wow. Yeah, like, it's, it's very young, curious, excited, adventurous energy, and it's very beautiful. Very sincere, loving, innocent. Innocent is the word. And I'm like, what's young? No, not young, innocent. The purity and the innocence of it is what I'm loving. Okay, so now moving on to the present. Page of Swords. Page of Swords, as I was saying, is an air sign energy. This is a person that could be at a distance from you, could be, you know, wanting to be around you, but they can't be around you, so they may be you know, following everything that you're doing on social media, sending you messages, things like that. But this could also be somebody you're not communicating with. So they could be spying on you because, for whatever reason, they are interested in your energy. Okay. But this is a person very unsure of themselves. They have a lot of self-doubt. They're very insecure. They don't realize their worth. They don't realize how far they've come. They don't realize that they're as important as the next person. There is a lot of fearful, underlying fearful reactions to most things. Do you know what I mean? Like, some people are generally a little bit more fearful and a little bit more, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's, you know, anything, oh, I broke a nail. Oh no, hang on, it's just a nail. Oh, okay, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, that what I mean? Like, the glass half empty, a little bit more jumpy, a little more reactive. And that's not a criticism or anything like that, but some people can be a little bit more reactive and a little bit more, especially when they're anxious. They can be quite stressed and they can be like, oh no, but, you know, this person looked at me the wrong way. Oh no, what have I done? That kind of energy. That's what I'm trying to express. Not sure if you're starting to sort of feel insecure and worry about something, or somebody else in your energy starting to get insecure and feel something in the present, but it's a very wobbly kind of, oh, but I don't know kind of energy. And yeah, it's a very distressed energy. I don't like it. There's a lot of anxiety there, and it's just like, but what if? And it's like, it's almost like everything's too good to be true, so I'm going to question and challenge it. Not wise to do that, friends, because when you question and challenge, the universe is giving you rewards. You're telling the universe you are not worthy, you do not deserve it, so take it away. You do not want to give that message to the universe, so please don't. Okay? So, like, honestly, there is a past life connection or a divine counterpart or a soulmate or a twin flame somewhere in the mix here, okay? And this card, the Six of Cups, is actually beneath the Ten of Swords. You've come out of a period of, you know, backstabbing and betrayal from karmics and people that were not worthy of your energy and your time. There is now, could be the Page of Swords or the Queen of Swords. They could be the same person. There is a soulmate or a twin flame, somebody in your life where there is a very deep, heartfelt soul connection, okay? You guys adore every cell of each other. And maybe, okay, when that connection, that intense, powerful connection where there's so much love, like, bang, straight away, it can freak people out. It can make people question things. It can make people doubt things. So, yeah, it is possible that this Page of Swords is somebody that's in your life and is that soulmate connection, but they're kind of freaking out because, oh my god, but what if, you know, it's so awesome, what if it falls out from under me? And that's perfectly normal, but if you are having that and you're a twin, you need to release those insecurities to Archangel Michael, please, and the Divine, because it's not going to get you anywhere. You'll just push your manifestation of your twin away from yourself by doing things like that, so please don't do that. But as I was saying, Six of Cups, loving, sweet, innocent, pure connection there. Okay? Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're waiting on something in the physical world, something to happen with a business investment or a connection or a partnership, you know, relocations, jobs, anything. A lot is going on in the world right now with Corona. Everybody's kind of everywhere. So it's kind of like you're patiently waiting for something. In the present, there is something that you're waiting on, and you know it's gonna, you know something will come of this. It's not like it's questionable. You know you've put the hard work in, and you know something good is gonna come of it. But it's just a matter of it, the divine timing, I guess, or, you know, things falling into place as they need to. But also in the present, you or somebody else is about to take a leap of faith. A leap of faith is wonderful because it's kind of like, universe, I know whatever you do it for my highest and greatest good. I love you, and I am going to go for it. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to walk. I don't care. Wherever I end up is where I must be. You know, the divine will protect me. That kind of thing. Complete and utter surrender. And, like I just said, surrender and serenity. Embracing the serenity of surrendering to what is. Not trying to control anything. Not trying to second guess anything. Not trying to predict the future. Not trying to live in the past or the future, or, you know, in the house of your manifestations. Just being in the now and doing whatever it is your soul and your heart guides you to do, and just being. Okay, we are human beings, not human doings. So for a lot of you, it's kind of like you might finally slow down and do what your ascension has been requiring you to do, you know, with this waiting energy. And then the Fool, it's kind of like you got to wait, you got to take that leap of faith to understand that certain things take time. and you can't rush it, and you really need to sort of ride it out and enjoy the ride. Enjoy every moment, every day that comes in between. What is it that the most you can get out of it? The most benefit, the most joy, the most bliss you can have, the most, service to others that you can create in the time that you have, because something good is coming. You got the Ace of Pentacles here. Good things are coming. But there's a leap of faith going on in the present. And I believe the leap of faith has to do with the King of Cups. Because Ace of Cups is about your cup of love overflowing. And, sometimes this can represent tears as well, but this doesn't in this case. I feel nothing but positive energy, and my heart feels like expansive when I'm looking at this card. So, once again, this could be, somebody that's come into your life that is making your heart and your cup of emotion overflow with joy and love. Or you could be making somebody feel this way, but this is definitely linked to the leap of faith. There are shifts or changes taking place at the moment where there are certain little leaps of faith that are required of you. It's almost like, all right, this makes no sense, but the universe, I know my higher self and my guides are telling me that this is the best thing for me. I'm going to go for it. Okay, and that's a really, really good thing, because there is some emotional fulfillment, love, connection, companionship, all of that coming. But I feel like you or the other person involved might be blocking this manifestation a little bit, possibly from the mental talk or the self-talk. I feel like it's that tied in with the Page of Swords energy of the self-doubt, the insecurities, or is it too good to be true, blah, 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 blah. How can this be, blah, blah, blah. Whoever it is, try to believe that you are worthy of everything that happens in your life, good, bad, and ugly, because we all have karma from past lives and this current one that we're balancing. Sometimes you'll meet someone and it's an amazing connection and you've hit it off like, like you've always known each other. Your souls have connected so deeply. It's amazing. Like, you just get each other. And then all of a sudden, within a couple of months, whatever, it just completely flicks off. That's called a karmic connection. Okay, this connection that I'm seeing here, this is not a karmic connection. This is a twin flame or a soulmate. So whoever's doubting this connection is possibly manifesting the good stuff that could come from it. It's like when you guys are in a positive frequency, your energy fields will be sort of, reaching for each other or connecting with each other in a good way. If there's insecurity and stuff like that, there'll be imbalances. There'll be issues. There'll be stuff where you can't just relax and be. Let's just say that, okay? And this connection is a soul connection. You need to be able to relax and just be in each other's company. It's kind of required when you have such a soul, like a deep soul connection with someone, The superficial, the mundane, the small talk, all that stuff just does not work. It does not cut it. So, it doesn't. But just out of curiosity, because I don't particularly like reverse cards, I'm just going to actually put a clarifier for the magician. It's fine. The Fool, that's what it is that is not happening. The leap of faith is not happening. Somebody's not taking a leap of faith, or whatever. The leap of faith is being blocked, possibly. Somebody's. It's almost like, I want to believe the universe, but I'm finding it too hard to get out of my own head to believe the universe. So, I'm not sure how it fits, Capricorn, but I'm sure you can place it. Okay. So moving on to the future, where it said to show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. We had the Two of Pentacles. This is what I was saying, is about balance. It's about juggling. It's being able to successfully have, home life, work life, career, friendships, whatever it may be. But it's also, I feel like, for a lot of you that may be working, managing your 3D responsibilities and things, as well as your ascension and your healing and your shadow work and all the stuff that goes on with that. It's like the chaotic sea of emotions that is inside and behind you. You're able to ignore that and rise above it and just do what you have to do and focus in the moment. Yeah? That's really, really good. Whether this is you or somebody else coming to this state of balance. Now, this could, also in different cases, this could be somebody balancing their own masculine and feminine energies and really kind of realizing, how the energy flows and how to sort of utilize it best. I just heard synergy, like bringing together various ingredients for a more powerful impact. Working to your own strengths, not your weaknesses. Not trying to work to other people's ideals, schedules, things like that. if you started working for yourself, and it's like, oh, but everybody says you gotta do, and you're a person that your energy kicks in at 1 p.m., how are you gonna do things other people's way? Like, there is no way you can do things the other people's way because your energy doesn't kick in at 1. What are you gonna be, useless from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m.? Like, hello. It's just, work smarter, not harder. I just heard. Yeah, it's that kind of energy. Becoming practical about what needs to be done, because there's certain things that you just can't avoid. There's certain things you cannot change, and they're not going to go away. Those responsibilities will be at your feet for as long as they can be, or they need to be. So I feel like when you're coming into this balance, Capricorn, you're feeling like you're standing in your power. You're feeling like your awesome self. The King of Pentacles is very stable, very grounded, very abundant, fertile, surrounded by good stuff. Coins, food, money. He's in the middle of a castle complex kind of thing. So, he is a king. He's the ruler of his domain. He knows what he's doing. He's very stable. He's feeling good and grounded, in this world, but not of it. That guy. And it's this balance that brings it in. Because Capricorn, you're actually heading towards a happily ever after, and I feel like you feel it, sense it, know it in some way, shape, or form. And the thing is, the 10 of Pentacles is underneath the 10 of Cups is underneath the 7 of Pentacles. The card of patience, waiting for the fruits of your labor to pay off. So it's almost like you've connected with your twin, and you guys are building a connection, and something's going to come of it. And in the future, yes, you're probably going to connect. You probably kind of come together. But you kind of need to take a few leaps of faith in the present, and maybe your partner does too. And you need to come into a more of a state of balance yourself before this will actually come into fruition or come forth into your physical world, yeah?